Champions League fever is in the air. Welcome back everyone to my PES 2020 Master League with Manchester United. And here we are in Paris, to take on PSG in the first leg of the Champions League knockout stages. We did so well in the groups against some of the bigger teams like Atletico Madrid and Juventus, especially Juventus. I did expect more of a challenge from them, but they failed to turn up, ultimately leading us here to this game tonight. So looking at the lineup then for PSG, not too sure about that back four. They do have their new keeper in Edison. He starts. Two former United players in the lineup in Ander Herrera and Angel Di Maria, and those two key players, Mbappe and Neymar, we're going to have to keep a close eye on in today's game. David De Gea back in goal for Manchester United. Dan James is in for the injured Marcus Rashford, and it Stengs out on the right with Anthony Martial up top. Harry Maguire taking the captain's armband, and we are all set here for this game. First leg of the Champions League knockout stages. What can we come up with today? Referee did allow play to go on, but obviously saw a little bit more in that challenge on Calvin Stengs. So it's going to be a Manchester United free kick. It's PSG captain Verratti that comes slunging in, and it's going to be Bruno Fernandes with the free kick. It's quite a big wall as well. Bruno hits the wall. Yeah, I mean, it could have gone anywhere. Did take a deflection. Did start to swerve back in. Could have caught Edison off guard, that. Here is Dan James. What a challenge for him in tonight's game. Would have been Marcus Rashford starting if he wasn't injured. Here's Bruno. Calvin Stengs first time beats Edison. It's an away goal for Manchester United. 16 minutes gone. Calvin Stengs up into the top left-hand corner, curling that around the keeper. PSG's new keeper as well, who they signed back in the summer, has been well and truly beaten there. What a finish. It's an absolute thunderbolt. It's a rocket first time. Just caresses it really. Not much power behind it. Beautiful goal. Great start. Dan James again. Oh, he's done really well to get round his man. Martial finds Stengs. Bruno Fernandes, long range effort, hits the crossbar. And Kimpembe will clear the danger. And Herrera, it's good to see him. Once again, here is Neymar. His first chance of the game, and it's straight into the gloves of David De Gea. Oof. It's not cleared just yet. Ball still lingering here. PSG all over the place at the moment. It's full for Bruno Fernandes, who's put it wide. Scott McTominay beats Verratti to the ball. His first time. Paul Pogba, he's hit the post. And Dan James gets denied. Manchester United's second goal by Kimpembe, with a last-ditched effort to clear the ball. Look at this, off the line. Dan James with the corner. Seeing Scott McTominay giving PSG something else to think about here in the second half. Still 1-0 to Manchester United. It's hit the side net in that. Along comes super sub Erling Haaland. We're looking really comfortable at the moment. We're controlling the game, having our way with PSG. Look at this. Bruno Fernandes through the middle for Erling Haaland. Keeper off his line. Erling Haaland gone for the chip. It is 2-0 to United. Erling Haaland has done it again. Off the bench and bags himself a goal. And in such style. Look at the way he does this on his favourite left side. Oh my words. Take a bow. Edison has been well and truly been duped there. Unbelievable. What a goal. There are such fine margins with that chip. Look at how close it was. How has Haaland done that? Di Maria. Mbappe on the volley. Not worrying David De Gea. Kylian Mbappe cutting a frustrated figure out there. It's probably his first proper chance he's had on goal all game. We're not far from full time here. Martial now. Paul Pogba. Plenty of space. Has gone for it. Took a deflection. Ederson worried there. Verratti finds Di Maria. Oh, have some of that. The snake Di Maria going down after the challenge from Paul Pogba. Just comes in, takes his legs away. Feels good to see that. It's going to be some way away for Neymar. Is he actually going to go for goal? He is. And it's into the gloves of David De Gea. Still 2-0 United. Haaland. Out wide to Anthony Martial. Keeper off his line again. He's been caught out again. It's Manchester United 3, PSG 0. It's game over, and I think that might be the tie right there. Manchester United, all they'll have to do is just sit back in the second leg at Old Trafford. And they've booked their place into the Champions League quarter-finals. It's been a dominant performance away from home. Reminiscent of that game in real life last season. There we are, 3-0 in the first leg. It's only 90 minutes, it's only half-time. Got another leg to go against PSG, and they will need to come up with something for that game. It's United against City, part 2. We did take them on in the FA Cup in the previous episode. And we did feel a bit hard done by as that game went all the way through to extra time. And it was Sergio Aguero's winning goal in the 120th minute that saw them through. So we'll be looking for a bit of redemption in today's Premier League game, with another huge 3 points up for grabs after we defeated Liverpool also in that episode. You'll notice that both Marcus Rashford and Greenwood also back in the lineup for today's game. They'll be looking for a bit of revenge after getting injured in that FA Cup fixture. So plenty of stories to be told in this Manchester derby. United still unbeaten in the league. City just 3 points behind us. They need a win. Berwin here, getting challenged, getting muscled almost off the ball by McTominay. Swings it in. Luke Shaw heads it away. It's fallen for Kevin De Bruyne. Livakovic looking lively. Sterling again. Livakovic failing to pick up the ball. It's finally cleared. Ooh, it's a nasty challenge from Kevin De Bruyne. They're at it again, City. They've been ruthless in their challenges so far, but here is Bruno Fernandes over the top here, looking for Marcus Rashford. Can he? Marcus Rashford goes all the way. He does. 1-0 United. And that's got to feel good for Rashford, as he was injured in the game against City in the FA Cup, which meant he missed out on the Northwest derby at Anfield against Liverpool. And here he is now, back fully fit and scoring an important goal. Rashford again beats Walker to the ball. It's on for Luke Shaw. Not many options. They're there now for Bruno Fernandes. He's put his header wide. Should really be 2-0 now. Keeper had no intention of going for the ball at all, did he? He was a bit slow across his line. It really should be 2-0. Mahrez now. Well, it's a neat pass to find Zaniolo, but Scott McTominay will intercept. It's Martial. Again with another challenge. Referee allowing play to go on. Pogba comes in with a challenge of his own. The referee comes racing over. Oh, it's a straight red. Straight red for Paul Pogba on Zaniolo. 55 minutes gone. Looks like Zaniolo's in a bit of pain here. Serves them right after that FA Cup game. Sergio Aguero. Elvedi says no, not this time. United hanging on to that 1-0 lead. We're just going to look to close this one out now. Show that game management. Here's Maguire. Just going to pass it around. So be careful. We need those 3 points. And that should be it for United. It's a close one. That will do. Challenge from Aguero on Harry Maguire. Looking frustrated is Aguero. He's played right into our hands there. Ooh, studs up as well. Should be a card at least. We're just going to lump this with Luke Shaw. And there we go. There's a final whistle. Manchester United have done it. Manchester is red. We've beaten City. We've won the 3 points. That is all. Rashford is beaming, and rightly so, as it's his goal that separates United and City. So there is the league table, still level on points with Liverpool. They're not letting up, but we are still unbeaten in the Premier League. Whereas City, they've now lost 4 games this season. They've fallen behind by 6 points. Are they out the title race? Well, I think going by PES 2020 Master League, I don't think you can roll them out just yet. Anything can still happen with it being the Premier League as well. Still a few quality teams that still have a lot to say for themselves, especially Spurs. They've done well to gain 4th place. They've really done to climb up the table and find themselves right there now. So here's the team of February. Once again, quite a lot of Manchester United players in there. We've really been putting in the work over the last couple of months. So Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, the 2 fullbacks, Pogba in there alongside Martial and Scott McTominay. I think that's probably the first time he's been mentioned in a team of the month in this PES 2020 Master League series. So really happy with that. Salah, Sané, the 2 forwards, Torreira. He always seems to be a mainstay in the team of the month. Just a pity his team isn't doing well. So looking back on Feb, it was a good month. 7 matches in total we played. We won 5, drew 1, lost 1. That loss coming against Man City in the FA Cup. But I've accepted that. It's behind us now. We're still fighting for that first Premier League trophy of the series. We're looking good in the Champions League. So, yeah, kind of accepted it. Even though it was a bit of an annoying way to go out of the FA Cup through that Aguero winner. But Martial on fire in February with 5 goals to his name. Rashford with 2. We're ready then for our next game in the Premier League. We travel to Carrow Road to take on Norwich City. They're not doing the best in the league this season, but here is the team. Heavily rotated. Livakovic starts for United. Elvedi is alongside Lindelof as the 2 centre-halves. Davis is in, as well as Fosu-Mensah, as we've completely changed our full-backs. Vlasic starts after an incredible start to his career here at United. They're pressing already, Norwich. They need those 3 points, but we need to hold on to that and beat run. Here is Stengs. No challenge made. Stengs going to go all the way. He's going to find Vlasic. Vlasic, tight angle. He's just wide. Here is Martial. Great footwork there. Dancing in and out of the Norwich players. Stengs now. Martial. First time to Vlasic. First time. It's what we've done throughout the season. It's fallen for Martial and it's 1-0. Come on. Just under 20 minutes gone here at Carrow Road. United take the lead. It's that nice little 1-2 between the striker and the number 10. That's worked wonders for us this season. That little bit of passage of play has been brilliant. Martial linking up with either Vlasic, Maddison, Bruno Fernandes. It doesn't matter who's in that number 10. It's just worked. It's worked this season. Martial. Maddison carries on. Maddison strikes it. And the crossbar's still rattling after that effort. Dan James whips it back in for Martial. And his head had just gone over. Well won there from Vlasic. Here is Greenwood. Keeper decides not to come for it. Could prove costly. Was a tight angle for Vlasic, although he has scored a goal very similar to that on his debut a couple of episodes ago. But it's going to be a corner this time for United. What can we make of it? That is the question. Here we go. So, Vlasic to take. Whips it in, looking for Scott McTominay. It's fallen for Stengs and it's 2. 65 minutes. I think that will do now. I think that's Norwich dead and buried. I think we've won ourselves another 3 points here. Looks like we're going to extend that unbeaten run once again. Vlasic finds Mason Greenwood. First time to Dan James. Greenwood making that run off the ball. It's back to Greenwood again. Greenwood using his strength is in. On his favourite left side. Oh, it's a beauty from Mason Greenwood. Deadly as ever. And he's made it 3-0 to United. A natural born finisher is Mason Greenwood. It's quite amazing really how he's managed to get that into the back of the net at such an angle as well. And there's so much power behind that left foot of his. Maybe it was just too much for the keeper. Here's an absolute rocket, as you'll see on this replay. This angle in the goal. Whoa. Greenwood again. Oh, Vlasic making that run off the ball. Oh, come on, referee. It's got to be a card at least. And it's a straight red. A straight red for Ben Godfrey of Norwich City, who just lunged in on Vlasic. Tactical foul, some would say, as Vlasic was definitely in on goal. And it's going to be Vlasic to step up and take the free kick that he's just won for United. As Norwich are down to 10 men, it's 4-0. It's beautifully taken. And how well has this lad taken to the Premier League, taken to life at Manchester United. What a wonderful free kick. Keeper well and truly beaten. Manchester United coming away with all the spoils. Another dominant performance from United here today, as we are charging towards that Premier League title. Still unbeaten in the league. So again, Liverpool winning their game again on the weekend. Still keeping up with us. Still level on points on 72. City falling further and further behind. It's getting tense now. It's really hotting up, this title race. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I do hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all very soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.